Today I'm reviewing C-3P-Go version 1.1. It's a crafting program that helps you to craft in Star Wars Galaxies. First thing I'd like to say is this program is not allowed to be used on Star Wars Galaxies EMU. It is considered a third-party program, and therefore you could be banned for using it, so I do not suggest you use it with them. Find another server that allows it, or wait until you can find a server that allows it. This program works by allowing you to put in your cap that you're shooting for on your crafting, the pool that you have, and how much you get per craft. So this would be depends on what level you have, but somewhere around 700,000 or something like that instead of 5. The pool would be what you have in that particular crafting already earned in experience that's not been used, and the XP per craft would be, of course, how much XP you get for crafting the item that you're crafting. In this particular instance, I've set it up with 5, 0, and 1, giving me 5 cycles and taking me approximately 51 seconds at a delay rate of 5 and having 2 resources to put into it. Show you how this works real quick. Okay. You start your crafting session, stick this window up in the upper right hand corner. It's good to make it small as possible so that it's less apt to interfere with any other portion of the program. Bring up your second screen, put it over to the left, and minimize it down some, but you get six crafting spaces, or 6 resource spaces in the program, so I've left it with 6 spaces here, even though there's only 4 resources in it. Once you've done that, go back to your resources. As you can see, I have 1 here and 1 here, which equates into 1 here and 1 here. So if you were to change this to 2, let's say, or 4 in this case, see, it actually increases the time that it takes. And what that would do is, if you had 4 slots in here that needed this metal, it would fill those in. Your delay can be between 0 and 10. 10 is if the system's very laggy or you have a very old computer. 0, of course, would be for something in the future, because the computers just don't run that fast right now. The keys down here, sound is the end of cycle sound. M reset resets the mouse. F key is toggles between the default Star Wars Galaxy key configuration and the EQ key configuration. I've tried it on both. It does not work well on the EQ system, so I would use it in full screen on the default Star Wars key situation or key layout, so that your F keys are what does your macros and such. Works best in full screen with the F1 on. Okay. The on and off switch on this program is based on what the active window is. If Star Wars Galaxy's client is not the active window, it doesn't turn on. I've started it, it's running the countdown. When it hits 0, it's going to stop again because Star Wars Galaxy isn't the active window. Now I'm going to start it. I'm going to make it the active window. I put my mouse over this one, which is the anchor resource, and then I close that window so that it doesn't interfere once it starts, and I leave my mouse sitting right there and do not move it. Starts up the crafting session and starts to go at it. Now this is at the medium speed setting. It's a little slower than what most people would use. but it's pretty accurate this way. Now if I want to stop it, all I have to do is take it out of the focus window, and now it stops, and you hear the beep of it stopping. So now it has stopped. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. And that pretty much covers it. It's a pretty useful program. Once again, you don't want to use it on the Star Wars Galaxy's EMU because you could be banned by it. Although it is a non-intrusive program, therefore it does not send any signals that could be read by the server as a bot other than timing or something like that. I give it a 9 out of 10 if you're running it with the F keys and in full screen. If you're running anything other than that, it drops really quick to about a 5. So on a scale from 1 to 10, I give it a 9. I'll be reviewing some other programs, including something that I heard about and I haven't been able to find yet called Creature Harvester. So check back.